Today, I'm going to paint the tops of my cabinets where nobody can see. And I'm going to install lights that talk to Alexa. Let's get started. Hello everybody, I am Rusty Nelson and welcome to my YouTube channel mostly about the villages. This could be anywhere, this one right now. And today I'm going to talk about, on quick tips, installing lights in your home. Now these are the LED strip lights that you can put pretty much anywhere. You can put them under your cabinets in the kitchen. You can put them over the cabinets in the kitchen. You'll see in the video where I put them. And also some of the things I did, like painting the tops of the cabinets, and you'll see why. But also, these lights can talk to Alexa, or I hope they can. We'll find out in the video. Let's go ahead and get started on the video. And if I need to jump in, I will. If not, we'll go all the way to the end and I will see you back at the end. Let's do it. Wait, hold on one second. Before we get started, I got to say that one thing. I am not a trained professional electrician, carpenter, any of that type of thing. And you probably should not be listening to me. Please, if you need to, go out and consult your own electrician, painter, and don't be climbing on any ladders if you're not supposed to. Whatever you do, don't listen to a word I say. Now let's get started. Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Rusty Nelson and welcome. I am down in the villages now at my place. And naturally, once you get a new place, you want to start doing things to it. And something that a lot of people do is they put not track lights, but strip lights, the LED lights up on, you'll see them up on top. And also now they've started in the models, they've started putting them down along the bottom. So they light the floor up, and I'm actually going to show you where I'm going to put it above my door in the back and behind the TV. And I thought it might be fun to take you along on this little journey and see how it goes, because I've never done anything like this. And I guess we're going to see just how hard it is. I'm going to actually paint the top of these cabinets. Now you may be sitting there going, why are you going to paint the top of the cabinets? Nobody sees the top of the cabinets. Well, there is a reason, because when you put the lights up here, now I'm going to put lights on here, strip lights, or the tape type LED lights, that you can actually change the color temperature, and you can do a lot of other things with them, which I'll show you here in a second. And the problem is when you put the lights up here and you have this yellow color of the wood, the bare wood, the cabinets, it actually takes that yellow light and reflects it up against the wall. So my walls are kind of a extremely light gray, maybe with a little blue in it. So if I didn't paint the top of the cabinets white first and just put the lights up there, you would kind of get yellow casts coming off of the top of the cabinet. So that's the first part of the project. I know you guys have heard me say this before. Don't take my advice for anything. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, and maybe you can get a few tips from it. I'm definitely not a professional painter. The thing that you really don't have to do here is worry too much about this being perfect, because nobody's going to see this. The big thing you have to worry about, though, is not to drip paint down in between the cabinets, because there's actually nothing down there to catch the paint, and you'll dribble down there. But I'm just going to take a little bit of paint, put it in here. Now you may be asking what this green is. That's kind of the way. Sometimes you can see the paint in the paint departments. You can buy plastic that you can put along there. I just take a piece of tape and it acts like a nice little spout. And that's about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint the top of this, and then I'm gonna try to install the lights, which will probably be tomorrow. This does not have to be perfect. We're just trying to get rid of the yellow color. This is not like Picasso work right here, but the thing is, I can already see how much brighter it is right along there, and it's already changed color. I don't know whether you can see it, but over in here, it's kind of like a little yellow, and over there, it's definitely white. So I'm gonna jump down and kind of take a look at this and see whether you can see it any better down below. That's not painted in that corner. Now that kind of looks yellow to me. And when I come over to here, this definitely is brighter than it was before. And it's also a whiter color. So it's already started to make a difference. Now it's a little darker over in this area, but right now I can definitely tell a difference from the reflection. And I can see the yellow right in here. I'm gonna go up and finish this. As you can see, I am definitely not a Picasso in the paint world, that's for sure. So if I can do this, probably anybody can. But it'll be interesting to see whether the lights work or not once I get them up, but they're pretty cool. I think it looks whiter up there, but it's still darker, but I think it looks whiter. So, and it's definitely, this is just primer. It's Kills primer that I put on there, but it's definitely white now, and it has a white glow coming off of it. I got the lights, and I had checked out some lights before. Now this is by a company called Govee, Govee, and they're certified to work with Alexa. The first group of lights I got were not the pro version. So here's the box, and these are the pro version, and they seem to be brighter. So if you're going, I'll put the links down below, but if you're going to buy these, I definitely would pick the pro. They also do a lot more things. Now I could care less whether it does disco light stuff. It does even stuff from, like it makes it look like it's lightning out and stuff like that. But that's not why I'm buying them, but it is brighter. Now this is 34 foot, I believe this is 34 foot. So the idea was I measured this up top, and you'll get to see my great paint job here in a second. I measured this up top, and it should go twice around. So I want it kind of bright up there so I can make it brighter so it'll add a lot more light in here. And then I'm gonna do another part of the house here in a second, and I'll show you that also. Luckily there's no painting, but I'll show you the great paint job up there, and we'll stick these up there and see whether they work. All right, this is my great paint job here, and I'll show you this side right here. Like I said, the important thing was just to cover that area so it was brighter, and I can definitely tell that it's brighter. There's no doubt about that, so it'll help these lights out. So this is the inside of the box. You get a reel of lights, and then a plug and a switch, and you have to download an app from Govee. Now, once I realized how many different lights they have and they work with Alexa, that's pretty much what I order now so that it goes along on there. But on the back of this, there is a little strip, and that's all I'm gonna do is run these around. Now, I also put, you can see here, this is actually a surge protector. And after some of the lightning stuff that happened, I put surge protector on just about everything now. I thought it'd be a good idea to test it first before I actually plug these in. Whoa, they definitely work, that's for sure. They fired right up. Now what I have to do is, I have the app on my phone. All right, after a little bit of reading, because obviously I'm a guy and I hadn't read the directions, it calls each one, there's a lot of lights that they have, and they call each one of these lights a different name. So obviously you have to have that name, now that I'm learning this, put it into the app. And this is a model number H619C. So I wrote it on here because I have to be honest with you, I can't find the number anywhere except for that little piece of paper right here. So I am going to pair this now, and we'll try it real time and see how easy it is. So here's the app, and now it says connecting, and device, press the power key, and that says I'm done. That's it. That really was pretty harmless. It looked a little difficult at first, and hit done. And then you have to put in your Wi-Fi password. Hit done. Now I guess we have the moment of truth. Go ahead and plug these in. Whoa, they're bright. Now, oh, that's pretty cool. So it works with my voice. Supposedly there's a bunch of different patterns that you can use with this. Obviously I'm not going to use the disco lights here, but I installed the app, and this is kind of what it looks like. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but I'm going to just try to set it to clear. Now you can select certain parts of the lights, or there's a lot. I can tell right away without digging into this. There's a lot of choices here. So I'm going to go ahead and set white, and that's about it. Now for Alexa, I should be able to rename this. So this is set to clear, and I can, the relative brightness is right now is at 50%. I can make the lights warmer, as you can see, to match the room better, or I can make them whiter or bluish color. I named, for the time being, these lights cabinets. Now is the moment of truth. Alexa, cabinets on.
Okay.
You gotta love that. Aladdin? Alexa, cabinets 50%.
Okay.
And it dimmed them. Alexa, cabinet lights red.
Okay.
All right, I totally like this. I'm going to install some lights in other places, and while I'm up here, I wanted to show you one thing. Right there is a surge protector. Now I put these surge protectors all over the place. Is it going to survive a direct hit? No, probably not. But I'm also going to have echoes up here and speakers hooked into Alexa. So if you want to see more videos like that, you want to see it, go ahead and let me know. But right now I'm going to install these lights in some different places. And if there's something quirky about it, I'll go ahead and add it onto this. But for right now, Alexa, cabinets white.
Okay.
Alexa, cabinets bright.
Okay.
Alexa, cabinets off. Ooh, bad girl. Alexa, cabinets off.
Okay.
There we go. I'm excited. You might be wondering what the lights look like when, this is broad daylight, so it's pretty bright, but I'll go ahead and try to turn them on now. Alexa, cabinets on.
Okay.
There we go. So what I plan on doing is actually putting some lights up here and possibly behind the TV. And then I'm going to see if there's a way that I can put them under the counter right here. But that's probably down the line a little bit. And then also going to put in an Alexa dimmer here, which will control the chandelier that hangs over this mess that I have in my new house right now. But I'm pretty excited about this. Yes, that was exciting, and I'm kind of smiling about it because it actually did work. Now, this is just the beginning of this project. When I bought this house, I decided, you know, I always could remember when Bill Gates built his umpteen billion-dollar house 20, 30 years ago or whatever it was, and they kept saying, oh, it's all automated and he does this. And I thought, one day I'm going to have a house that's kind of like this. Now, I am not a genius with this stuff at all. I'm just kind of figuring it out as it goes along. And no, I do not do this for hire. I can't do this for hire. In fact, it's probably not even a good idea to have me help because I just don't want to be responsible for it. You need to look this stuff up yourself. But the next thing that I'm going to put in is the dimmer switch, because for some reason my chandelier over my dining table has no dimmer switch, so it's on like full bright and it just about blows you out of the room. And I will do that a few days after this one, and whenever this one comes out, I'll do that one and show you how easy that is and if that works with Alexa, and we'll find out about that one together. But make sure you subscribe and everything for that. And then once I get the whole house with all the speakers in it and all the switches in it and everything else, I'll do a whole video on my home as I've set it up to be, quote, a smart house. So that includes cameras and everything else and what I've done. Anyway, I hope that's helped you out a lot. I will put the links to all the stuff that I bought and what I have, and I'll put that down below, and you can get that through Amazon as long as it's still there. And anyway, I'll see you on the next video to see whether I blow myself up with the chandelier and whether that hooks to Alexa okay. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I hope these quick tips helped you out a lot. Let me know down in the comments, and I will either see you back here on YouTube or I will see you down in the villages. Have a wonderful day.